welcome back to another morning word. Thanks for joining us this morning. And for those new to this is where I share a couple-minute video really to share from my own personal Bible study. Why? Because I wanted to see your life go from here to here. Why do I say that? Because God left us His promise and He said, I will come and give you life and life more abundantly. Not just a normal life, an abundant life. How do we do that? Well, God also says this, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So the more that we can think like God, the more that we can renew our mind, there is no valley that you can't go through. And there's no mountaintop that you can't reach, because there is nothing that is impossible for God. If we can think like God, there'll be nothing that's impossible for you. Gotta say this, I'm not a pastor, not an evangelist, not a teacher, just a normal guy who just wanted to see your life go to the next level. And I've seen God do it in my life, and I wanted to use the same things, skills that God has given me, and impart them into you. So God bless you. Let's get into this. We're going to be reading from the book of Judges, which is, I believe, the 7th book of the Bible. Is it the 7th book? Yeah, the 7th book of the Bible. And we're going to be reading from chapter 19, verse 25 to 26. But he reads this. But the men would not listen to him. So the man took his concubine and sent her outside to them, and they raped her and abused her throughout the night. And at dawn they let her go. This is a tragic one today, because we know that this was real. I'm going to call this morning's word, how far have you fallen? Now the whole chapter 19, if you were to read that, it is some of the most horrific, wicked and evil acts. And we think that this generation is worse than the previous. Listen, that generation thousands of years ago was just as wicked as what we're seeing today. What do we see in this story in chapter 19? We saw rape, murder, cowardice, adultery, the worst of kinds of sins, just everything happening in this one chapter. Now what makes this worse is that it is a true story and it's thousands of years ago, but we're still hearing of these evil acts happening today, unfortunately. But what makes it even worse is that this was allowed to happen to this young woman who was raped all night by multiple men, by people who knew better, who knew God, but they had fallen away. They had fallen away from who they should have been and what they should have been protecting. So their values that they had known growing up and things like that, they, for whatever reason, had diminished. They hadn't practiced them, they hadn't refreshed them. So they were just doing crazy stuff. They would allow crazy stuff. So they had fallen from the path and fallen a long way from the tree. Now the reason I wanted to share this, we cannot assume that because we started off good that we will finish good. We cannot assume that who we were yesterday will take us through for tomorrow and the day after and the day after. We got to continue to work on our values, our principles, and renew our mind of why we do good, why it's good to do good. And you've got to do it every single day. It's not good enough once in a while. Every day you've got to be retraining yourself, because the same way that you think that the person that we see who creates, who does incredible acts of evil, that person once upon a time would have said that would never be me. So here's the question of the morning. Are you practicing daily on doing good? Are you practicing daily on doing good? Here's the lesson of the day. In all of us, we have the capacity, every single one of us, including me, to do wicked and evil things. And if we don't work on a daily basis to renew our minds of what is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad, and what is evil, before you know it, we will be doing the very things we said we would not do. So never think that you're not capable. You are 100% capable of doing the most wickedest things, and you have to prime your mind to say, I'm going to do the opposite and I'm going to do good. So here's the action of the day. Work daily on renewing your mind, what is good, and practice doing good daily. So you never have to be that person who contributes to pain to this world, but you'll be the person who contributes love and goodness to this world and makes it a better place. So God bless you. As we always say with Gen Hope, God's gift to us is life. What we do with that life is our gift back to God. Please share this video with one person. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, but you're more important than that. Please, share this principle with one person. Because if you share and change the mindset of one person, you would change a community. And if you change a community, we could change the world. How amazing would that be? So God bless you, and see you soon for another morning.